Has Harry Reid come completely unhinged? It all started when the Senate's top Democrat called Obamacare horror stories lies.
I never said a word about any of the examples that Republicans have given regarding Obamacare and how it's not very good.
Then last week, he tried to say that never happened.
We heard about the evils of Obamacare, about the lives it's ruining, and Republican stump speeches and ads paid for by oil magnates, the Koch brothers. Lies distorted by the Republicans to grab headlines.
So it looks like he was just lying about the lie part. Well, pile on top of that, the recent allegations he's been funneling campaign cash to his granddaughter in the form of gifts. Joining us right now to look into his harried past is editor-in-chief of the Washington Free Beacon, Matthew Continetti. Matthew, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yeah, $31,000 to his granddaughter. That would be a problem for most people.
It would. If you're a Senate Majority Leader, however, it's not illegal. And so what Harry Reid was doing was using campaign contributions to his account and then using that money to pay for jewelry. He said he was giving these gifts to his supporters, to his friends. But the beneficiary of this money was his granddaughter.
Sure.
So it's nice to have Harry Reid as a grandfather.
No kidding. And we've got a detail of the amount spent, 11,000 holiday gifts in 2013, 5,000 more in 2013, 17,000 total. What's interesting is, while Harry Reid's people say, you know, he didn't do anything wrong, well, then why is he giving the money back?
That's right. When it first came out last week, in the midst of Harry Reid saying that billionaires are rigging the system to benefit themselves and their friends, when this news came out, Harry Reid said he did nothing wrong. But at the same time, he's saying that he was going to reimburse his campaign. So there's a real contradiction between those two statements. Which is it?
No kidding. You have also written a great column talking about how Harry Reid's sons, who are all attorneys, lobbyists, they've had a pretty sweet ride, haven't they?
That's right. I mean, we've known since at least 2003, when the Los Angeles Times first reported that Reid's four sons and his son-in-law are all lawyers in Nevada, and they all work for firms that represent clients that just happen to benefit from some of the earmarks and legislation Harry Reid has passed during his years in Congress. So once again, when you talk about rigging the system for yourself, I think Harry Reid can just look in the mirror.
Sure. And then we just played the soundbite about how Harry Reid lied about saying that the Republican horror stories, that was lies. And then, you know, Mitt Romney's a felon, never paid taxes, Koch brothers are un-American. And then last week he said, you know, the reason old people can't apply online is because they just don't get it. You say what's at play here is he is becoming unhinged because he's the Senate Majority Leader and his majority could be slipping away.
That's right. No, I think Harry Reid has backed himself into a corner. He's been the Majority Leader in the Senate since 2007, after the 2006 election. And now he sees his majority in real threat, Steve. And so I think we can expect more of these increasingly unhinged statements from him as Election Day approaches.
Well, the good thing about it is he gives us plenty to talk about. Matthew Continetti, thank you very much for joining us live from D.C.
Thank you.